Hello, hello, hello. This is a very special video. I'm coming to you out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Now, if you think that's the armpit of the United States, I'm not going to debate it one way. I don't live there, okay? Now, there's a lady, Allison, and I'm not going to mention her name because I want it to stay totally confidential. She's afraid of the Danites. So I've called her Mrs. Bard. So when they come to get me, I'll just say, hey, go get Allison, Mrs. Bard. Anyway, I don't do too many requests. Like, get the hell out of our office. Get the hell out of our store. Screw you. You're trespassing. I don't do too many requests. I really don't. But this is a special girl. And you know, I don't remember if she's married or not, but hey, if she gets divorced, I'll take her as a polygamous wife here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Anyway, I'm coming to you out of Spring Hill now, Tennessee. Now, if you really think this place sucks, let me give you some information on Spring Hill. Okay, I've been reading about it. It's a little town, and it had a terrible school bus tragedy in 1955. I was 6 years old, so the news is not real up to date in Spring Hill. Nothing is up to date. Okay, there's a Watts Bar nuclear power plant. I don't think it's in the main part of the city, but it brought a lot of jobs here, and people kind of glow red at night, so I don't know if they got it put together right or not. Anyway, there's a beautiful lake. Oh my gosh, I can't, let's see, here's pictures. Yeah, here's the lake, and it's called Watts Bar Lake. That's good. It's a nice looking lake. It really is. If I lived here, other than just producing my show here, I go out on the lake. It looks like it's fun. Now, in 2000, there were 2,000 people in this town. Most of them were in the graveyard. There was only like 19 living. Anyway, you know I'm teasing you. I know I'll probably be killed by a Danite from Spring Hill. Anyway, I was reading its homepage. There's nothing on it. There's nothing on the homepage. Okay, now this is not a party city. Believe me. Believe me. I went to the homepage and I looked at important things and alerts and whatever, and the page came up and said, "There's no important things today." Jesus. So I turned that off. I said, okay, well, let's take a look at the municipality statements and the incorporation statements and the laws. Now, they have some interesting laws in Tennessee, and of course, no one has ever heard of the U.S. Supreme Court, so the laws, they all stand until somebody goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway, there's a law that you can't wear any mask in Spring Hill. Now, there's not many exceptions to this, okay? If there's a nuclear attack, you can wear a gas mask, okay? But there has to be an attack first. You're not allowed to wear any hoodies that block the face, okay? So, you know, I don't think that's going to stand up in the Supreme Court either. But anyway, these people, they have their own little life, and it's funny. And the lady that is confidential, Allison, said that she would piss on herself if I do this. I never miss an opportunity for sexual activity with women. Anyway, I looked at other laws, and there's some cute ones, there's some funny ones, but you have to get a permit to wear a mask. If you're under 13, you can wear a mask. Now, here you go. What if you're a little person? What if you're a midget and you're dressed like the devil? You can walk around there, but you're 39 years old. You could rob the 7-Eleven anyway. So the people that do this, they're just mas and pas in the good old American way. I mean, they're not fancy, and they're not sophisticated. There's one cell phone in town, but it doesn't work. It has no tower. It's 9,000 miles from the nearest tower, so they rent it out. You can take your buggy and horse or your car and go towards the cell phone tower and actually call somebody. It seems to be a fun little place from what I can see. I'd love to go there and just hang out. I really would. I'm just here for the day, and I'm hiding behind the nuclear plant. And my lunch is getting very, very hot in its bag. It wasn't a hot lunch. Anyway, the school bus tragedy I told you about, the nuclear plant, and the beautiful Watts Lake. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you a town in America. And the vice president of my fan club has requested that I do a video on this town. Now, it's interesting and fun. Go ahead and write me. Tell me about your town. I'll research it, and I'll be glad to do a video on your town if it's as boring and as stupid as this one. I'm sorry, but it's boring and it's stupid. If you go into this town with a high school education, you're going to knock out the autistic mayor in an election. So a college education, I was looking at the job offerings in Spring Hill, and they want an attorney. You had to have a legal license. Now there's high standards right there. But the city clerk, she just had to have a GED, thank God. God dang. I love small town America. I do. I love to drive into small towns, and I love to get out and go in the stores, and the people are the best. The people are the best. They really are. They're super neat human beings. They're not androids like the rest of us that live in modern society. So anyway, if you want to have a good time, don't go to this place. Am I still on? I don't know. Let me look. I can't find myself. Where am I? God. Am I off? My camera's still on. This little town has got me screwed up. Okay, I'm going to just sit here and try to be... I'm not going to be cool. Oh, there, shit! That's scary! There I am! And I'm in Spring Hill! Oh, God! I've died and gone to hell. Anyway, I love you guys. I love your notes and your little... And I say, I don't respond to your comments because, number one, there's too many of them. Number two, my hands don't work real well on email. They work well in other places. But you don't need that much dexterity in those places. But anyway, I thought this would be a good video to do. And if you've got a town in Bangladesh, or you've got a town wherever you are, I'd love to know where my people are listening from. And I'll look your town up. And if it's cute and it's funny, hey, you're on. You're on. So anyway, I appreciate my fan club and your individual comments that all of you make. And if you got a request for me to hide in your city, I got to get the hell out of this nuclear plant. The Danites won't have to come and get me. My hands are glowing red right now. So out of Spring Hill City, here I come.